I didn't know what it would be like teaching 15 and 16-year-olds. I primarily teach older students, grad students, some undergrads, and also adults. And one of the things that was great about it is that at this age, they come without that healthy dose of skepticism that we see in our older students all the time. They're so eager, they're so willing to do whatever we tell them. You know, we say, well, try this, and they go, okay, and 15 minutes later they've done it. And those years where people start being self-conscious, it hasn't really happened to them yet. So I know a lot of them have told me they thought they were poets, but they loved writing fiction, or they thought they were prose writers, but they really got turned on by poetry. So the fact that the classes switch around is great, because I know all of the kids tried something they hadn't done before. Another thing that I think that's really good is, for many of these kids, we're the first writers they've ever really met. And you know, in their world, you're either J.K. Rowling or you're not a writer. And you know, we're all working writers. We're all people who earn our living by working hard, teaching, writing, giving talks. And it makes them think it's really possible, that this is something they could pursue, that it's not just a fantasy dream to, you know, you wake up one day and you're a writer, but the fact that the chaperones are here and there's lots of different levels of writers here, they really can see the process of becoming a student, becoming a resident, becoming a person on scholarship, and then eventually publishing and becoming a teacher. So it's nice that all those steps are represented here for them to see that it's not some kind of magic thing that happens and people become a writer, but it's hard work and learning and reading and writing.
As a young artist, I think it's really easy to feel out of place just at school and at home, and I never really felt like I was a part of anything until I came to ACA. And I came here, and there are 20 other kids from all over the countries, and we lived completely different lives. But by the end of the 2 weeks, we're not just critics of each other's work or friends. We come up kind of like a family, and we form this really awesome community of writers. And it's really great to know that if in a couple of months I have a piece of writing I'm not really sure about, I can send it to one of my friends who lives in New York or Oregon, and they can tell me what they think. And it's really cool because we got to sit in a workshop with just 6 other kids and a master writer who was completely talented, and they'd read our work and listen to our work and tell us exactly what they loved about it, and they'd give us exercises to tell us how to improve. And you really master your art while you're here. And I mean, I have a long way to go, but I think being here has really taught me that this is what I want to do. I'm never going to have to question that ever again. And now I have a community to support me throughout the rest of my journey in being a writer. And I think ACA really provides a really unique experience, not just with the writing, but with the people.